get started. So, welcome to tonight's Project 250 call. So, the purpose of Project 250 is teaching everyday busy people how to make an extra £250 around their busy lives, whether you're working full time, whether you're a business owner, whether you're a busy mum, it really doesn't matter. People within this community are doing all of the things and making that top up income. And if you're on here and you're thinking, well, I want more than £250, this industry can deliver that. I've known people to earn crazy, crazy, crazy amounts. I've earned the crazy amounts myself. But we really wanted to home in on that first £250 because once you do that, you get that belief that you can do more and you can do more and you can help more people. And then it starts to spiral. But we really wanted to home in on that very first £250 that we know can make such a big difference in people's lives, especially at the moment, rising costs. I mean, it's the 6 weeks holidays here in Essex, and it's literally about 50 to £60 just to leave our house every single day. So, it all makes a big difference, and we really wanted to really start with those basics for people. So, as we go through this, what I want you to do is think about what £250 could do for you. Because for me, it might be days out with the kids, but you might be on here thinking, well, I want a lovely spa day, or I just want to not worry about the food shop and how much I'm spending, or I want to put it towards a holiday. So, as I go through this and as I explain how to make that £250, just think about what it could be for you and what it looks like for you, and just keep that in your mind. And by the end of this, presentation, if we want to call it that, which I'm going to try and keep to 15, 20 minutes maximum, because we're all busy people, and that's the emphasis of this. I just want you to think, okay, is it worth it? Is it worth doing that work and doing what she says to get that kind of money? Okay. So, how often do you refer these things? If you're someone who's ever referred any of these things, pop a one in the chat because I can guarantee it's all of you. Like, you only have to go onto Facebook and say, like, what's the best Netflix series at the moment? And, your comments are full of people recommending things. And you always choose the one that a couple of people have recommended because you think, well, if the same people, people keep choosing the same one, that must be a good one. So that's the one you go with. We naturally like recommendations from other people rather than just kind of seeing it online. Or could it be a holiday or a hotel you've loved? I recently went on holiday and I absolutely loved the hotel. And obviously, I'm not in the travel industry whatsoever. I created a reel and I marketed that hotel because I thought every single parent needs to know about this hotel. It has heated swimming pools. Like that was my big thing. And I did this whole reel for people. And it went viral all over TikTok, all over Instagram. People were tagging their partners, let's go here. They were asking me questions. They were asking me where to eat out locally. I was thinking, blimey, I really am not getting paid for this. But you get what I mean. Like people just love recommendations from people that have been there and done that. So, how often do you recommend supplements or, makeup, skincare, things that you've loved? Like I've, sometimes been out and I've had a nice lippy on and people said, oh, where did you get that? And, like I said, you're not always getting paid for those things, but that is what we do here is referring people, but actually getting paid. And the great thing is we work under a brand called Farmasi that is a household name that has everything you could kind of want. So, I am a woman who likes my skincare. I like my makeup. I like nutrition. I like sports. I like to, look after myself a little bit. I say a little bit. I don't have much time to do that, but you get the point. But I was buying things from all different places. I'd be placing an order here, there, everywhere. Delivery adds up. And this is a household brand that has everything under one roof, from hair care, as I said, skincare, makeup, everything. So we can literally recommend all of these products to people and get paid for doing that. So whether it is, you've got interest in makeup, maybe you've just got interest in skincare, or maybe you've just got interested in sun care, there is a product for absolutely everyone here to get paid to recommend to people. Some people focus on our teeth whitening, like everyone wants whiter teeth. I mean, I say that I would have thought so, but everyone brushes their teeth, everyone washes their hair, everyone needs sun care. So there's definitely something for absolutely everyone here to make money with. Now, if you're thinking but what do Farmasi do? Who are these people? So they're a 70-year-old company. They are based out in Turkey. They're actually the number one company out there in Turkey. But the thing that means something or should mean something to you is that they create their own products. Now, that means that from raw ingredients on their soil to product being manufactured in their facility, all the way out to shipment, it is all handled in-house. And what that does mean for you as someone who's looking to partner with this brand and recommend their products is it means that it's quality tested. So I've worked with companies before where I'd have great results with a product one month and then I'd try it another month and I wouldn't get the same results. And often that can be if you're white labeling a product, it can come from different places or it could just be different formulas each month. But these products are created all in-house, so you keep control of that quality. Another thing that we can keep control of is pricing. There's no middleman. So again, I've worked with white label before where you would get loads of customers and the white label brand thinks, oh, well, this company's getting a lot of customers. They must really want this product. So they raise the prices, which then you have to raise to your customers. And of course, you keep some, you lose some. But we don't have that here. We don't have any middleman. We don't have the high overheads or anything like that. So we can keep the costs low. We can pay our influencers, our referral people more money. And it just means that we're cutting out that middleman and any of the messing around. We just control the whole part of it. We even have our own IT company in-house as well. So anything goes wrong with website, any of that kind of stuff, they can just fix it all. So everything is in-house here. They ship the products for you. They also provide customer service for the products as well. So God forbid, it does happen. An order gets delivered, it gets left on the doorstep by we all know that, every man. And, you're thinking as a business owner, oh my God, I've got to replace that. You don't. They provide all of the customer service. The customer is simply buying from the company and you are being paid for being that referrer to the company. They handle everything else, making the products, taking payments for the products, shipping the products, doing the customer service. Everything is done by them. All you need to do is refer people to them. So have you ever been in a mum's chat and so and so says, oh, has anyone got a recommendation from this? And you pop a link in from Amazon, but you don't necessarily get paid. With this, you're going to get paid every single time that you refer something to somebody. Now, what I really wanted to do here today is break down what it's like to make £250. I'm just going to quickly spotlight myself so I can make myself smaller in the corner. There we go. So this again is just an example, okay? So we've got over 300 different products in our range, but what I really wanted to show you is how simple, I'm not going to say easy, it is to make £250. Now this could be sharing 4 of our mushroom coffees, that would make you £36 profit. 1 of our age reverses skincare set would be £48 profit. 3 of our beauty booster collagens would be £36 profit. 2 of our burn and glow, which is our weight management product, £54 profit. 4 of our sun care sets would be 38, and 2 of our aloes would be 18. Now you're probably thinking, well, that's great, but what do these products do and why would I even share them with people? So I'm going to show you very, very quickly some of the USPs of these products. Now, this is the mushroom coffee. I was not a coffee drinker for 35 years, got started last year, and I could never have it because I would always get jitters, anxiety. It would really, really affect me. With this coffee, it calms me. It gives me better memory, better brain focus. It's helping my immune system. I know that it's got, all the hidden things that you can't really see, like antioxidants and things like that. It's got so many health benefits to it. But honestly, I've got a toddler, so my sleep is very, very, very broken. And I wake up every single morning so tired. And the first thing I do is come downstairs for my mushroom coffee and it just lifts me right up. So it's giving that sustainable energy without the crash, without the jitters, without like feeling out of it or feeling like you're getting a crash like you do with sometimes normal coffee. And you're getting so many added benefits from it as well. You've also got the sun care set. This is huge at the moment, especially our bronzing oil. You can see our lovely Nicola there. She's sharing her tanning results. This bronzing oil works on any skin. You can see, I'm very fair skinned, but I'm actually getting a tan for the first time in my life. May have burnt a little bit the other day because I completely forgot to put it on, but this stuff is so good for every skin type. We've even got a lady who's a redhead in the team who has shown that it's even working for her, which we know, notoriously redheads don't always catch the sun, but she's got a beautiful bronze skin from using our bronzing oil as well. So this is a really big seller at the moment. And again, 4 of these sun care sets, that's £38 in your pocket. You've then got the Beauty Booster Collagen. So this is 10 grams of collagen in every single scoop, which if you don't know collagen, people could say, oh, this collagen's this or that. This has got all three types of collagen, which I don't know of any collagens on the UK market that taste as good and have all of that in plus 10 grams. So this means it's really effective, especially partnered with some hyaluronic acid as well. You can see the very, very visible results on Hannah right here. I actually mix mine. Some people put it into a shake. I actually mix mine into yogurt in the morning and have it with granola and strawberries, and it's just a really great start to my day. I'm having my collagen, it's helping my skin. I don't think my skin's too bad for 36 with children that are killing me off. So I'm a product of the product there. But selling 3 of these will get you £36 profit. You've then got our Aloe Glow. This right here, if anyone came to me and said, I need to look after my health, I need more energy, I need better skin, I need to feel better in myself, this would be the one product that I would tell them to take. Yes, it helps with debloating. Yes, it helps with gut health and digestion, but the health benefits, it will help you to absorb nutrients better. It will help your gut. It will cleanse out anything nasty within you. It's just so good for your general health. I rave about this product. And the best part is it tastes absolutely gorgeous. I know some of you might have come across aloe before and it's gloopy, it's bitty, it's gross. This tastes absolutely gorgeous. You've then got our weight management products. We have got a couple of different bundles, but 2 of these sales, you get £54 profit. Now, these pictures right here, they've been using different products. When you do get started with us, you get access to a wealth of before and after. So you can go in and you can say, oh, Kia here used this product, and this is what she lost. But 2 of these sets would get you £54 profit. Now, this is my biggest seller. People will come to me and say, Jo, what bundles have you got that will help me to lose weight? And I will always partner these together. You've got the aloe that we just spoke about, which helps you with your gut, your digestion, your metabolism. Then got the ACV, which helps with like your munchies. You know what it's like. You get to 8 o'clock at night and you want a snack or something. This really helps with your cravings. And then you've got the L-carnitine, which basically turns your fat into energy. So not only are you stripping that fat, you're also getting more energy as well. So this combination right here is a real bestseller with our weight loss customers. You've then got the Age Reverses set. So this is a more premium skincare set. You can tell there it's got £48 profit, so it's obviously a bit more of a higher cost. But this right here has such visible results, especially anti-aging with any sort of wrinkles, with any eye bags. So many, you can see it on the screen, like so many people are just having really, really visible results with this. You've got there the Age Reverses instant sachets. So these are ones where you would put it over your moisturizer but under your makeup, and on a night out you could just rid any sort of bags, or it can actually rid your wrinkles, and it's a short-term thing. So yes, it's going to come back more visible in the morning, but you can go out and feel a little bit younger, a little bit more youthful. So that's the whole skincare range there. If you sell that to somebody, you've made £48 profit. Now, like I said, we've got 300 different products. You don't need to do what I've just shown you on there on screen. I just wanted to show you how simple it is to simplify that £250. You could just focus on having 9 weight loss customers. You could focus on having 5 skincare customers. It really is up to you. And when you do get started with us, you do get training on how to map out your 250 and what products would be best for you. So you're probably thinking, okay, that's 250. How do I scale that up? Now, if you were to help just 10 people to make an extra £250 around their busy lives, you would earn £1,136. So I guess you open your mind to, okay, if 10 people get you that, what would 20 people, like it just climbs and climbs and climbs. And that's why we start at the 250, because if you can earn £250 yourself, you can teach someone else how to make £250 with your eyes shut. Now, you can see in the background of this picture, there is 35 beautiful women. They are outside our headquarters in Istanbul. They all qualify for a trip there in April. Every single person in this photo earn over £250 to be there. These are busy mums. These are people working full time. These are business coaches and business owners. These are really busy women. And I just wanted to show you this, that there is everyday people doing this, okay? It's not that you have to have all the time in the world. You just need pockets of time. And I want to do it as well. You know, going back to the start where I said to you about £250, work out by the end, is it worth it for you? That's where I want your mind to go. Am I willing to do that? Am I willing to find 10 customers to make £250? Am I still willing to do it if it took me 3 months to get there? So keep your mind open to that sort of question. Now, at the moment, we do actually have a promotion on to have an extra £120 bonus, which actually makes it a lot more simple to make your £250. So I just did a little stat there. If you were to help just 5 people to lose weight with the bundle that I just shared, plus shared this business with 3 other people, you'd actually earn £279 rather than 250. So again, going back to, is it worth it? Find 5 people who want to lose weight, find 3 people who want to earn some extra money, and you've been making just under £280 yourself. So that's a little promotion that's on between July and September. Now, how do you actually get started? So we always have some great promotions on. It's usually £19.99 to get started, and you get this beautiful coral box here that's full of samples that you could try. It's mainly skincare and makeup because obviously nutrition is a bit hard to decant and sample that. You get a starter kit there with all of those little samples in, and you can just try some little bits and get to know what you'd like. But the best thing for you to do is activate your account fully. Now, with Farmasi, to keep your discount on your account, it's £75 worth of orders within a 6-month period. But the best thing for you to do is to do that on day one because it unlocks it for the next 6 months. And what Farmasi do is they give you £15 back if you do it on your first purchase, and they continue to do that for your first 4 months in business. Now you're probably thinking, what do you mean I've got to pay that every single month? You don't. The whole point is you get yourself activated, you've got your website, you've got everything set up, and then you can focus on getting your customers for those next few months. And as you get more customers, you get more rewards back. So you can go on and you can select your £9.99 kit and you can choose £75 worth of products yourself, and you'll have a 30% discount on that. Or you can choose one of our kits that are here that actually has 50% discount applied to it. So you get a little bit more for your money there. And like I said, you get a £15 gift card back. So you'll see this added into your cart on your first purchase. And then again, on the second month, third month, fourth month, you get £20, £30, £40. And again, this doesn't need to be your own purchases. This could be, you get £75 worth of customer orders, you get that extra £20 gift back. On the third month and the fourth month, do £100 worth of customer orders and you get a £30 and £40 gift card. You're not tied to do these. You don't have to do it. You're not obliged to hit that. It's just a reward if you do. Now, once you do get started, you get immediate access to all of our training, all of our resources, all of our leadership. So I've been in this industry for 13 years. I've made over 1.6 million and I have poured everything I know into these people. I tell them everything. I don't gatekeep anything at all. I'm a complete open book. So when you get started, you will put your email into here and you'll get access to my new starter training that takes you through all the basics of network marketing, with social media, with how to sell, all of those great things. And then you also get access to our community here as well. So you've got someone there at the end of the phone at all times. You know, people will pop in with a question. No question's a silly question. And, you know, there's always someone there to answer, whether it's me or whether it's one of the lovely ladies that's partnered in our community. It's a really, really lovely place to learn and grow together. So what I wanted to do is just bring someone on for a very quick testimonial. I'm going to bring our lovely Belinda on. I always love to choose someone different every single week. Belinda is absolutely killing it at the moment. She's #1 in our team for recruitment at the moment. She's never ever done network marketing before. Like this is her first thing. It's brand new to it. And in her first month, she actually qualified for that trip to Farm City and was in that picture that I showed you above. So I'm just going to add you as a spotlight and take myself off. Hold on a second. Yes. Right, over to you, my love.
Hi everyone, thanks Jo. So I'm Belinda and I'm a wife and a mum of 3 grown-up teenagers. I started taking pharmacy products about a year ago now. Absolutely love the products. Like I live and breathe the products. I absolutely love them. Fast forward a few months and Rebecca offered me the opportunity to join. And I always call it my what the hell moment because I was like, what the hell? Like what could go wrong? So that is literally what I did. And I unlocked my account and I haven't looked back since. I was in school for 10 years previous. I now do something else. So, network marketing, online platforms, social media is something really, really new to me. But like Joe was saying, you get everything. She pours everything into this and into you. So, if you're sitting there thinking, I've got no idea about any of this network marketing, you don't need to have an idea of it because you just learn it and you grow with it, and any question gets answered straight away. And I literally, yeah, I feel very blessed to have the community and the support that is around. Um, so I fit this around my full-time job and busy mum life. I use really small pockets of time to fit all this in. So when I'm early mornings, cooking dinner, my lunch breaks, walking the dogs, I have to make that time really valuable and use it really well. So instead of like doom scrolling like I used to, I now make content. Specifically content around recharge, which I absolutely love. I cannot talk about recharge enough. Recharge gives me my sustained energy throughout the day naturally, and which works so well around my busy mornings and busy life. And I make content around that daily because I just want to share that with other women and men who go through life tired. Like, you don't need to go through life tired. You absolutely, everyone should be taking recharge. Like, it needs to be part of your daily routine. Um, yes, I do put other products into me because I'm investing in myself. I'm 37, my children are older. This is my time. So that leads me on to absolutely loving having my own business. So Farmasi is for me, like it is mine. I do with it what I want to do with it. And it gets me really emotional because I was a young mum, had children young, went into a school, and now this is for me. This is what I want to do. I absolutely love it, and I love spending time doing all this, and it's for me. So this business can be what you want it to be. And yeah, I'm just loving every minute. So if you're sat there thinking, I can't do it, I can't speak online, like I'm shaking because I talk online all the time now, on stories, but doing it like this is something that's really pushing me out of my comfort zone. But I will always go back to growth doesn't come when you're sitting comfortably. So you have to push yourself, and you can unlock so much in yourself that you didn't think you had. So yeah, that is me, and that is why I love Farmasi.
Oh, I'm so proud of you. Thank you. That was Belinda's first time speaking in a platform like this. So I'm super, super proud of her for doing that. Thank you to those of you who came on this evening. If you're sitting here with more questions, reach out to the person who invited you here and obviously get them to answer any of the questions that you've got. If you feel that you want to speak to me anymore or ask any more questions from me about anything that I've shared in this presentation, again, reach out to the person who invited you. They can connect you up in a three-way chat. And we can obviously help you with any of those questions. And hopefully we'll be seeing you in the team very soon. So again, thank you, Belinda, for sharing that. And I hope to see lots of you in the team very, very soon.